Good morning, Colby College. This is Ms. Studer with your Red Fox Report, coming to you remotely from the day before because this is too far away from my house to get back in the morning. I'm down here at Brewster Heath, this big piece of land that empties into Lake Wentworth. Really pretty spot. You should look it up on Google Earth. Huge wetland. And I got behind me this magnificent hemlock tree. This piece of land has been pretty undeveloped, which is unusual around the lake, so it's got some really master trees out here. One of these, this hemlock, also happens to have this really awesome marking on it. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about animal sign because I haven't gotten a chance to do that, and this particular tree's got a couple of them on here. So we're going to come take a look at this. Very dark stripe coming down the tree here. It's on the underside of the tree, meaning like the tree's kind of leaning towards me, and so if it's raining out, this part isn't going to get all rained on. And if you come over here where it's really leaning towards me, like I'm bending over here, look at this. This gets some really great markings on it. So if you come in, have you guessed who's done this yet? If you come in real close, like here's a good spot right here, real close. You might be able to see the teeth marks in here. You can see teeth marks like right here and here. So this is the work of a gray squirrel. And they're coming into this hemlock and they're just letting each other know that they're here. They're biting it, their cheek rubbing because they got glands in the sides of their mouths. So they're leaving scent here. That's why it's on this underside where it's not going to lose that scent real fast. They're just here, like, letting each other know. Gray squirrels are a pretty interesting social group of animals. They're pretty fun to watch, too. And they've got highways through these trees. They have paths. And if you can spend enough time watching them, like in my backyard, I know where most of the major gray squirrel trails go. It's something I do. So also around here, you'll notice, I don't know if you'll notice or not, but there's all these pieces of hemlock all off of this tree, and they're all cut at this nice, neat 45-degree angle. So this is the work of a porcupine. And this is the work of a porcupine in the winter. And if you look all around here, there is indeed, yeah, I am. I'm even going to pick it up. Porcupine Scat. It's really just made of bark. It's not that big a deal. And it's all around the base of this tree, which says to me this winter, a porcupine went up this tree, nipped twigs off, and they're eating the cambium layer of the bark in between the outer and the inner layer of the tree. And in the winter, that's their wintertime food. So I thought this was just a really neat example of a couple of different animal signs for you. I'm going to kind of pull away from the tree here so you can see that squirrel striping is pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. Like you can't miss it, huh? Come around this side of the tree here. Like, look at that. You really, even with that tree in the way there, here, come in between here. Look at that. You can't really miss it. And that's called squirrel striping. And it's a communication tool. I wouldn't recommend it as a communication tool for you. I highly doubt that if you went and bit something and rubbed your cheek all over it, anybody's really going to notice you. Other than that, if they see it, they're going to think you're a little odd. So, with that in mind, I'll be talking to you later. This is Ms. Studer signing out for your Red Fox Report.